Hello everyone, Joe Neat, Executive Producer on Sea of Thieves with another weekly dev update. So we've just relaunched the Insider program, and the aim here is that anybody can now opt in. They can take the opportunity to get involved in testing early builds of preview features, provide feedback, and there's also a rewards program alongside this so that you can now earn cosmetics for taking part in that. Obviously, this is still under NDA, so it's super important that people keep everything confidential of what they're testing of kind of upcoming features. So please don't be sharing stories about them or screenshots or videos. It's super important this remains in our Insider kind of program and in the forums where you can share that information and stories with each other. This step is really important for us as a team. The more people we can get feedback on, obviously that helps us in terms of shaping the features and delivering the right features to our players, but it also just helps us testing at scale. So the more people we've got playing in that Insider program, the more kind of eyes we've got on features and things prior to them going live, so we can catch any issues or any unexpected kind of occurrences prior to it being delivered to the wider player base. We accept that by making the Insider program an opt-in process that there is some risk in terms of people leaking or sharing information that they shouldn't about upcoming features. But we trust and we have faith in our community. So all of you that are watching at home and all of you that are potentially wanting to come into the Insider program, like there is a really hard working development team here at Rare that's working on features, and they want those features to be revealed in the right way into the kind of broader audience when they're ready and in the way that we want to talk about them. And there are players in our community that maybe don't want to get involved early. They don't want to kind of find out what's coming until it's ready to come out and it's revealed in the right way. So like just think about that. If you're going to come into the Insider program, you're going to take the opportunity to get hands-on with kind of upcoming features, then please do that in the right way, in the right spirit, and just think about that if you're tempted to kind of share information outside of it, because it does spoil things for a number of people, from the team that's working here to people that don't want to know about this stuff. So if anyone does decide to leak information or share things that they shouldn't from the Insider program, obviously we will be revoking those privileges because there is an NDA in place. So you won't get the opportunity to test and give feedback on future content. And there is plenty of ways and tools that we have to identify people that are responsible for leaking. So like before you do it, think about it, and ultimately don't do it, because we will find you. We also recently announced that from March the 15th to the 18th, we're running our first Gold and Glory weekend. So for anything that you cash in with any of the trading companies, you'll receive double reputation and double gold. So if you're kind of on that hunt to try and get to Pirate Legend before March the 20th, this is a really great opportunity to get involved and play and kind of level up those different trading companies. So obviously next week, March the 20th, is our first birthday for Sea of Thieves, and we've got a bunch of cool stuff to celebrate that. So the first thing is the mega update that we've talked about. So we're going to be releasing a trailer on March the 20th, which kind of shows a lot of the key stuff that's coming in that. And we'll also reveal the release date for that. So to clarify, the mega update is not being released on March the 20th, but we will be revealing what's in it and when that's going to be coming. And we'll also be talking a little bit about how we want to dig deeper into the different aspects that are coming for this, because there's a lot of different things in it. And so we'll be releasing the trailer, but then we have a plan to kind of talk about and dig into via a series of live streams for all of the different features that are coming as we lead up to the release of that mega update. So that's going to be super exciting. Alongside the mega update, we're also just doing another game update next week on March the 20th. So I'll just go through a few of the highlights that are coming, but we'll reveal everything that's coming in that next week on the day that we actually release. So firstly, there will be a new set of mercenary voyages coming with this, and they'll replace the existing mercenary voyages that are currently in the game right now. So if you want the opportunity to get that Wandering Reaper cosmetic set, you're going to need to complete it prior to March the 20th. But there will be a new Reaper's Run voyage coming to replace the existing one within that new mercenary set of voyages coming next week. The Reaper's Run voyage that was released last week has actually been really popular. We've seen loads of great stories, loads of great kind of adventures, battles and everything around that. So really excited to release another one into the world. So another couple of cool things are adding next week. Firstly, we're adding mouse and keyboard support on Xbox. So if you're playing on console and you want to play with the mouse and keyboard, you're going to be able to do that from March the 20th. And we're also adding chat pad support. So again, if you want to use the chat pad to text and manually type kind of messages and stuff on Xbox, you'll be able to do that from March the 20th. Moving on to combat, and as we continue to listen to feedback and evolve player-to-player combat, one of the main bits of feedback we've got around this is when we've put the delay in for equipping a weapon between, when we're switching between weapons, this also happens at the end of kind of a sprint. So if you're sprinting and you've already got that weapon equipped, when you come out the sprint, it plays the same equip animation. So we've removed that delay now, so at the end of any sprint, you will be able to kind of instantly use the weapon that you've got. So yeah, really heard the feedback on that, and that will be in the March 20th build too. So that's just a few highlights of what's coming in the March 20th build. There is some more stuff that we'll reveal next week, but I just wanted to hit some of those few key points prior to next week. That's it from me, I think. So we're obviously really excited about next week and about March the 20th to reveal everything we've been working on and how we plan to bring that to players, and really, you know, how year 2 of Sea of Thieves is going to be even more kind of exciting than the first year has been, and we can't wait for the new golden age of piracy to begin. So I'll see you on the seas. Cheers.
That felt long. I mean, the content was great, but that delivery. I mean, thank you for making it all the way to the end though, and if you enjoyed what you saw, there's plenty of other videos on the site, so give us a like and a subscribe, and click that little ship's bell for all those notifications. Cheers.